I have seen myself dubbed in foreign languages. When I made Stripes a long time ago, the fellow from the U.S. Army's in the house. The guy made me a dub of all the languages that got dubbed into it: Spanish, Italian, German, and they were all like 25 years older than I was, and they did love it. So, yeah, I've seen it. It isn't pretty.
Scripts are in 2 dimension. They're written on a piece of paper, and when you put them in life in the 3rd dimension, there's some little things sometimes that's not accounted for, and that's where any, some improvisational talent can help to just sort of get you from, oh yeah, we forgot something about closing that door. It's going to be something physical, audible, movable, visual, and there's just something that's just not there. And if you're on the job and you're looking, and if you have a director who, keeps the scene alive, you find things, and things just naturally occur.
I have Bill's direct numbers, but I don't ever call. I only use that one number if it's about a project. I call and leave the message. Bill has a voicemail message. Famously. Bill has no agent. Bill has never any entourage. Bill has one lawyer who's really, he's so great. He's been so helpful. And you call, you leave a message on that number. I do have Bill's other numbers, but that's when it's a personal friend thing.
I like to play music on the set. I just feel that it helps just the spirit of the movie. I feel like it gives the crew tempo, that without, like with a rhythm, people can move with a tempo. And I feel like if you can keep people doing the drudge work, of moving and pushing and all that kind of work where you don't immediately get a response to what you've done. I feel like that's very important on the job.
There's a kind of funny moment that occurs when you're just a little bit more afraid to not do the movie than you are afraid to do the movie. And that's when I became involved.
And what kind of superstar did you see your character as? Was it yourself? Was it Bill Murray? Was
someone like a me? I'm just going to pass that one up.
Sofia, I would have been nervous Bill driving off with nobody else, because I've had him do that and not come back, or come back maybe a few hours later. We're like, do you think Bill's going to come back? And then he does, and then he has hunting hats as gifts for the crew, or 4 hours later, I don't know, I'd be nervous.
People loved Bill's character in Lost in Translation, and I felt like I didn't want to disappoint anyone with what we do. And but then once I kind of, it helped me a lot when I was reading the script to make up this character and imagine Bill and what he would bring to it and his expressions, and so it helped me a lot.
The only real question I had was, Jim, what would you like in the last moment of the film? What would you like in that last scene? And he said, I'd like Don, the character, to be there. I'd like him to be there. Well, that's pretty good, as directors go. It's not a whole hell of a lot of pressure. And at the same time, it's incredibly demanding. It means you only got to do one thing right, but if you screw that up, all these months are a complete waste. So in order to do that, to be there in that moment, I had to sort of flex my muscles and work out those being their muscles the whole time of the film. And that sounds silly to you, but it's really harder than it might sound, but that's really sort of what I only do best in movies. And if you're here now, you know what I'm saying, that being here now
it can be done, but to be here now for 7 weeks is hard, even if it's just for 90 seconds at a time.